Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Thursday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I am your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes the Tristan Jarry nightmare for the Pittsburgh Penguins is finally over. A crucial Penguins player leaves practice early this morning. The Pittsburgh Pirates ink 26 international prospects to contracts, and more. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the first news story of the day. The Tristan Jarry nightmare for the Pittsburgh Penguins is finally over. I hate doing this to him because he's probably a nice guy, but Tristan Jarry is finally gone. In case you haven't heard the news already, or didn't see yesterday's edition of the Steel City Sports Report, the Pittsburgh Penguins have placed goaltender Tristan Jarry on waivers. Jarry being waived comes after he surrendered 3 goals on 17 shots in the Penguins' 4-2 loss to the Seattle Kraken this past Tuesday night. On the season, Jarry, in 21 games started, has an 8-8-4 record, a .331 goals against average, an .884 save percentage, and in 17 of those 21 starts, he let in a goal on the first 5 shots against. With Jarry most likely clearing waivers and reporting to the AHL, high-potential second-round pick Blomqvist was recalled from Wilkes-Barre. In 12 starts with the Baby Pens this season, Blomqvist recorded a 6-4-3 record, a .293 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. When the transactions were made at 2 p.m. yesterday, Penguins general manager Kyle Dubas met with the media for questions. Beginning with what led him to making this decision, Dubas said, "I think we committed to when he came back, giving it some good runway, and credit to Andy Chiodo and Sully. They stuck with it, and he had a good stretch. At this point, just feel it's best in the long run for the team and for Tristan to allow Joel to come up here, and we think over the past year and a half with his play in Wilkes-Barre, and when he's been up here with us, he's earned the right to have a go at it, and we get a chance to see what he can do in a prolonged look." Dubas added that he and others in management wanted to evaluate Jarry and make this decision if needed before the team heads out on their 7-game road trip. When asked if the move was difficult to make because of Jarry's large contract extension in 2023, Dubas said he does not regret giving that extension because, quote, "I also would say with goaltenders in particular, you have to be careful about writing the obituary too quickly because we've seen a lot of guys in the league that have been able to come back, and we've talked about a little bit when Tristan went down on the conditioning stint. So it's up to him to go down there and use it as a full reset if he does get through and go from there." Lastly, Dubas spoke on the skill set of Blomqvist and what led to his recall, saying, "Joel's game, the strengths to me in terms of the technical side, his athleticism and speed, the way he reads the game, he's got good size, good movement. On the psychological side, and I think we've all seen it up here a little bit, when he has a bad stretch or bad game, he is able to put a stop to it and get it moving the other way. So, it's going to be different here than the American League, but we'll give him that chance." Being the leader that he is, Penguins captain Sidney Crosby also spoke on Jarry being waived, saying, "When you lose, this is the kind of stuff that can happen. A goaltender already has a ton of pressure, and it's difficult for us because we feel as a team we're responsible if we don't give our goalies enough help sometimes. I think that's the tough part. I don't mean to call you out here, Sid, but you and most others on the team don't have anything to apologize for. Jarry has been a liability all season long, and now all of us, including those in the organization, hope he in this last chance can find any semblance of his game to salvage some of that contract. In the meantime, us Penguins fans can enjoy watching Blomqvist again in what hopefully will be the Pens turning around their season on this upcoming road trip." A crucial Penguins forward leaves practice early this morning. Even though the Pittsburgh Penguins have not been getting the results they've wanted in the win column recently, there have been some bright spots. One of those biggest bright spots is forward Rickard Rakell turning into the Pens' top goal producer in what has been an excellent bounce-back season for him. Now, Penguins fans will need to hold their breath, as word out of Penguins practice this morning is that Rakell left practice early, favoring his right hand. How the injury occurred is unknown, but Rakell had his hand inspected by athletic trainer Kevin Elliott before heading back to the Penguins dressing room. All we can do now is hope that this is just a bruise and that no bones have been broken. Other notes from this morning's practice were that banged-up forward Cody Glass was back on the ice after missing yesterday's practice, and both goaltenders from yesterday's transaction were not present. Hopefully everyone gets back to full health before the 7-game road trip kicks off with a matchup against the Sabres in Buffalo tomorrow night. The Pittsburgh Pirates inked 26 international prospects to contracts. Yesterday, the MLB's 2025 international signing period officially opened, and the Pittsburgh Pirates, with a little under $7 million in international pool money, made a splash, signing 26 prospects. All of these signings were broken by Baseball Writers Association of America reporter Francis Romero and Baseball America writer Ben Badler. Going into detail a little bit on a few of the top signings, the first signing that the Pirates made was 16-year-old Dominican shortstop Johan De Los Santos. De Los Santos, one of the most experienced and coveted international prospects this year, agreed to a Bucs signing class bonus high $2.25 million deal. Not only is he 23rd on Baseball America's top 50 international prospects list, but is also the brother of Pirates' top 15 prospect and 2022 international signing Yordany De Los Santos. Next, as mentioned on Monday, the Pirates signed 17-year-old Dominican shortstop Darrell Morel. Again, the 6'5" Morel's deal comes in at just under $1.8 million, and he signed with the Bucs after he was previously expected to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hopefully good things to come for this O'Neill Cruz-like prospect. Next, the Pirates signed 17-year-old Venezuelan outfielder Gabriel Rodriguez. The 6'1" right-handed hitting Rodriguez was signed for $900,000. Next, the Pirates signed 17-year-old Cuban left-handed pitcher Yoslaniel Hernandez. The southpaw signs for $400,000, and he has starting pitcher potential with a fastball currently sitting in the low 90s. And the last of the super newsworthy signings from yesterday is the Pirates signing 17-year-old Ugandan second baseman Armstrong Mauzi. Mauzi's deal is only $40,000, but he will be another inspiration story of baseball players coming from Africa. All other international signings that the Pirates made yesterday, and please stick with me as I may botch a couple of these names, include 17-year-old Australian right-handed pitcher Robinson Smith, 16-year-old Korean shortstop Hyung Sung Lee, 17-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Carlos Lorenzo, 16-year-old Dominican second baseman Luis Cruz, 17-year-old Dominican infielder Yonder Santana, 17-year-old Dominican center fielder Hanley Ramirez, 16-year-old Venezuelan left-handed pitcher Yasniber Torres, 20-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Claudio Estelai, 17-year-old Dominican center fielder Limanol Pereiro, 17-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Aiden Fermin, 17-year-old Dominican shortstop Frederick Ovale, 17-year-old Dominican catcher Victor Familia, 16-year-old Venezuelan catcher Victor Marquez, 17-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Leudy Reyes, 17-year-old Dominican outfielder Edgar Walker, 16-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Hamlet Santos, 18-year-old Venezuelan right-handed pitcher Fernando Figuera, 18-year-old Venezuelan right-handed pitcher Jose Sequeira, 17-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Justino Francisco, 17-year-old Venezuelan right-handed pitcher Alejandro Rondon, and 16-year-old Dominican right-handed pitcher Michael Reyes. An additional move that the Bucs made yesterday to these 26 signings was acquiring right-handed pitcher Brett DeGus from the Toronto Blue Jays in exchange for cash considerations. The 27-year-old DeGus moved around a lot last season, making appearances for 3 different teams, appearing in 13 games, recording an 0-2 record, a 7.15 ERA, a 159 WHIP, 7 strikeouts, and 4 walks in 11 1/3 innings pitched. Wow, you're really thrilling the masses with that move, Charrington. Anyways, back to the prospects. Best of luck to these 26 prospects as they begin their professional baseball journeys. And finally, the Pittsburgh Penguins welcome 2 new members to the team. The Pittsburgh Penguins will soon be getting a new teammate in goaltender Yoel Blomqvist, but before him, the team had 2 other new members join them yesterday at the team's practice facility. On Wednesday, the Penguins teamed up with Make-A-Wish Toronto in Central Ontario and Make-A-Wish Southwestern Ontario and welcomed Connor and Henry as members of the team for the day. Connor and Henry spent all day with the Penguins players hanging around the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex and also got to practice with the team on the ice. Watching these kids practice, they have a bright hockey future ahead of them. Even if it was for just a day, Connor and Henry are now Pittsburgh Penguins for life. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Thursday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow with some more Pittsburgh sports news.